For my experiment, I first collected all of the materials that I needed. Then I started by crushing the ice with a hammer to make it into smaller pieces. Here I also had Christopher Oftengarden help me crush the ice. Once I got it to a fairly small consistency, I then used a flat plate pipe stock to crush the ice into even smaller pieces. Every once in a while, I had to readjust the ice so that way I knew that I was crushing it and that it stayed in the bag that I was using. After I started crushing the ice, I set it off to the side and I measured 1 quart of heavy cream, 1 quart of half and half, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, and basically 1 cup of sugar into my bowl. I didn't have an actual measuring cup, so instead I used the cylinder. I brought the ice back out and I put the bowl off to the side and I crushed it with a rolling pin to make it into a powder consistency. When I had all of my bowl mixed in, then I added the crushed up dry ice. However, I first added too much dry ice and the reaction was so great that the bubbles overflowed out of the bowl. The bubbles were formed because the gas that was being released from the ice was reacting with the mixture. After this, I added very little amounts of dry ice and put some of the excess bubbles into a different container. Once I got the mixture to the consistency that I wanted it, I put the bowl in a freezer to finish freezing the ice cream and then cleaned up my workstation.